Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. We are on Chapter 7, and we are finally starting to be able to do some things because we got promotion for Chloe after getting the Master Seal last chapter, forged the Represales up to +3, and she's pretty strong at this point. Pretty strong, as you'll see in this chapter. But, yeah, so I think I also failed to mention last chapter that I had engraved Yunaka's dagger. I actually forgot to use it the chapter before for the Jean paralogue, but it didn't really matter. But forged it up this time from +1 to +3 to get her some needed extra damage, partially because I made a mistake. I have been trying to get Alir XP. I kind of mentioned trying to get him to eventually promote. But I should have put Yunaka through the arena at least once in this past chapter because, or this past in between chapters, because she's like her XP position is a little bit awkward, and it's if she can get to 14 speed, which she gets with 1 level, she can double some enemies that I would like her to be able to double. So yeah, it's like I said, it's pretty awkward, but we have a way to make it work. I think that's all of that stuff. Oh, I did actually use a defense tonic on Chloe. She's going to be doing a lot of enemy phase work here. Only other thing, I guess, is just like, unit-wise, rotating out a little bit again. We got Etier this time because we got flyers and she has a bow. And unfortunately, Chloe can't be everywhere at once, so at least not all at once. So yeah. All right, let's go.
We must deal.
Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is take care of the soldier here on this tile, this void heal tile, whatever. We want Citrine moving over to the top, so she is going to make her way in that direction, and then finish with Louis. Not the most accuracy, but do what we can.
As you wish.
And then Alchrist can just come up and shoot this flyer. Wonder what percentage of the time people do that in this chapter. Probably close to 100. Alright. Then we're gonna have Alir just walk up to this guy, not attack, in order to set up his personal skill for Celine. And then the first of our XP allocation for Yunaka to get her level up is going to be for her to finish here, thanks to the aforementioned personal skill. Unfortunately, 5 XP is 1 more than she gets from getting chip damage on somebody, which is the real issue that we're going to run into next turn. But for now, Chloe is just going to fly on up here and set up for some enemy phasing, and then everybody else is just gonna kind of make their way forward. So Lapis and Etier are gonna go down towards the bottom. Fram needs to be in position to heal. And Vander could come up to here, but we actually want this enemy to just die to Chloe in enemy phase, so he's only gonna go up to here. And likewise Alfred to here. So as you're going to see after we can get through this nonsense, Chloe's enemy phasing is pretty good right now. Doubles and kills that guy. That guy has a javelin. And then just one-shots these flyers. She actually could... I guess I didn't really talk about promoting her to Wyvern over Griffin. If I promoted her to Griffin or if I used a speed tonic, she could double. them, but having the one shot works just as well. The reason I promoted her to Wyvern is I just wasn't very happy with her performance in Griffin overall in my last playthrough. And, you know, I know the idea is like, oh, she can be like a secondary staffer or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like with being unable to get to B stage, that's not actually very useful, to be honest. And I'd rather have her maintain combat relevance for as long as possible. We'll see how long that is, but yeah. Anyway, alright, so first thing now is to have Louis come up and one-shot this mage. Kablooey. Louis Kablooey. And then Etier is going to use the longbow to ship that one so that Lapis can attack without taking a counter. And then Alcris is going to make his way forward to start dealing with these flyers. And then, so we want to set up this kill for Yunaka because of what I was talking about earlier. We're actually going to do that with Alir. Alir does not quite die here. And gets to where we have exact damage on this guy. Let me get that point of speed as mentioned, and then we're going to heal up Chloe before she takes off. Vander and Alfred make their way forward. We want Citrine further forward than we do Saline because she's got a lot more magic. She can hit harder. So, in fact, I hadn't considered doing this before, but I'm wondering if I should trade over the Tiramistorm. I think I should. Let's do it. Heck, trade over the Surge too. Why not? Alright. And then finally, Chloe. Okay, so fortunately, we rolled Dimitri this turn, which is great. We're going to come down, we're going to engage, we're going to Raging Storm this guy. So the big problem to solve in this chapter for Chloe is how do we not get broken by these axe calves? And she can kill them on player phase, but the problem is on enemy phase. So the way we're going to deal with that is... Well, there's also archers too, but they're actually arguably less of a threat than the calves. If they had like steel bows, that would not be the case at all, but they do not. So anyway, so now we're gonna come up here. We need to clear out enough of the enemies that Chloe can take on Hortensia on enemy phase without dying. So to facilitate that, like our units are overall pretty slow at killing these flyers aside from Chloe and the archers, which is why I sent the archers to the south, and Chloe is coming over to the north here, is going to take out all three of these flyers on enemy phase. And because she rolled Dimitri, she can just use Shield Gambit to not get hit by this other archer here, which is great. She actually almost one-rounds this armor on enemy phase. If I gave her a strength tonic, she would, but I didn't do that because it didn't seem necessary. And we still don't have unlimited access to strength tonics. Obviously I would have if we did. Might as well, but as it is, I'm not totally sure that I won't want it for next chapter, and like I said, it didn't seem necessary. So, alright. Now we need to start taking out the flyers down here with Alchrist and Etier. Obviously there's still one left, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? Alright, and then we're gonna have Lapis actually use her Iron Blade, hit this guy, and then it's like the scripting, they didn't bother. Like, I know that what they have in mind is that you're gonna have Lapis walk up and hit this lance fighter that's on this tile, and it's like, oh, we got him off the protection tile, great. Like, as if you would actually do that. Like, the scripting doesn't check. So just as soon as she uses the Iron Blade, it's like, oh, let's play this line. It's very silly. Anyway, but that's gonna set us up to be able to reach here with Alir and take that kill, like so. And then we're gonna heal Yunaka. Wait, that's interesting. Did I? Huh. I thought I used Mend on Chloe, but then she automatically had the heal equipped. Wonder why. Well, so Yunaka unfortunately can't like actually double this guy because of the chain guard here, and to be honest, like, I've seen this basically this situation play out except without this chain guard going up here, and I don't really know what determines it, but we should be okay in any case. To do this, and then Vander has the poleaxe. And he misses. Cool. Alright, let's pull that back. I guess the question is... Let's see, we did want to... Oh, no, I guess... If we know that Etier hits... Well, no. I'm just thinking we might want to actually just start with the Vander thing, because that's the lowest accuracy attack. I think that should probably be fine. Definitely did use the Mend. That's interesting. Wonder why that happens. Maybe it's just whatever order it's in your inventory, it just stays in that order for staves. I haven't actually paid close attention to this before. Anyway. Alright. Cool. Now Vander's gonna get doubled like crazy, but it's survivable. Alright, let's go back and... do this again. Alright, no problems there. And then we're gonna get this guy, set up the kill for Louis. And bring Alfred up. We're gonna trade off the Iron Blade. It doesn't really matter, but we're gonna do it. Okay, and finally, so now we're not in range of an Axe Cav, which means we can take out this archer. And we are safe. Hortensia won't attack until she's in melee range of somebody, so we don't have to worry about that. Like I said, survivable. So where do we want to start here? Interesting. Somehow I thought I had opportunity to put Yunaka over here rather than over here, but obviously she's blocked right now. I'm not sure exactly why, to be honest. But I guess it doesn't matter. We can just go for trading over the longbow and then having Alchrist set up a kill with that. And that will make space for Yunaka come through, which honestly may not even be important, but I just remembered doing it, so wanted to keep that the same if I could. Then oh, this is maybe the reason I should have kept the so now we're gonna have to use the Rider's Bane. Maybe we would have anyway. Yeah, I think we would have anyway. 21. Yeah, I think it wouldn't matter. Okay. Alright, so Alir, come over here to damage boost. Oh, whoops. Now, that
I am pitiful.
plus this to kill. And we can go ahead and heal Alfred. And just run him up here and be ready for doing something next turn.
You got it.
Chloe ended up taking more damage there, and I'm not sure why. Fortunately, she did dodge one of the attacks. I'm wondering if there was some other attack that she dodged like every other time I ran this. I guess that's a possibility. Well, it doesn't matter. We are going to start with... So we charged our gauge back up, which means we can Raging Storm again. And we only take 2 damage, so as long as we hit this and don't get crit, bang, we're good to go. Like that. Alright, and then the primary other target we want to take out is Rosado because it drops the Steel Axe. So we're going to have Yunaka set up poison and maybe get a crit. I mean, you know, standing on the tile, she gets like
It's your
pretty high crit rate. Hey, there you go. Alright. And we're going to try to give this kill to Alir, who needs another 7 damage. Let's see. We can definitely do that with Citrine. javelin, right? Never bothered to buy another javelin. Okay. The other thing we could do is trade over the thunder and do it with saline, and then have Citrine come up here. But all she can do is attack this flyer, which isn't amazing, but I guess it's better than nothing, so... Sure, chain guard. Get like half a level out of that, so pretty valuable. Alright, so now let's go ahead and do this for POW. And can we kill over here? I think we can, thanks to that Yunaka crit. Who do we want to give it to? It kind of doesn't really matter. If we were going to use Lapis or Citrine, we'd probably just promote them before they got another level anyway. We're not going to use Alfred, so I guess it's really not very important. But I guess... There's not much reason to use the Steel Lance here anyway. Lapis doesn't quite kill, which is fine. We can just get a little chip XP and then get the kill to Citrine. Really not important, but alright. Now that that's all taken care of, we can obliterate with Houses Unite.
No fair. Wobble.
We pick up another Master Seal, which obviously we can't use on Alir yet, unfortunately. So that's going to be a thing to figure out is what to do with that. I haven't actually checked yet when we next get a Master Seal, so I don't know if we'll be able to like use it on not Alir and still be able to promote Alir before chapter 10 or 11 or whatever it is, or whether we will need to save it for that, or even whether it's realistic to get Alir to promotion. Yeah, it's all an open question. I mean, I guess that the one thing we have going for us there is that we should be able to do, even though we're going to do Chapter 8 next, because I'm pretty sure we still won't have access to any of the like movement stays or anything like that. But we should be able to do the Tiki Paralog before either Chapter 9 or Chapter 10, and therefore get access to Tiki, who has... actually, I guess Tiki doesn't boost XP gain, just growth rates. So maybe that doesn't actually matter. What it does mean is that Alir can fight more if we use Tiki on Alir anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Something along those lines. We'll probably have the opportunity to promote Alir in time, but yeah, I don't know when we next get a Master Seal, so we'll see how we'll use that. But in any case, thanks for watching. And yeah, like I said, probably almost certainly we're doing Chapter 8 next. Yeah, I think I can just say we're doing Chapter 8 next. So until then.